All right. So, Elon Musk is moving from California to Texas. And he claims it's because of a trans privacy law. So, let's get right to the article. Elon Musk is moving the headquarters of social media platform X and rocket ship maker SpaceX from California to Texas, blaming a new law that bars school districts in the state from requiring that parents be notified of changes in their child's gender identification. Well, I heard that Elon does have a trans child. So maybe he's personally offended that, because he doesn't treat his child like absolute crap for being trans, that he can't imagine that no parent would do that. Because let's face it, if you are in a situation where you feel comfortable talking to your parents about, being trans, then you're going to tell them whether this law was passed or not. You're going to tell them. You don't need the school district to do that. If you need the school district to tell you that your kid is trans, or at least curious about potentially being trans, and the school district has to tell you, that probably means that your child doesn't feel comfortable telling you. Now, they could be wrong, and maybe the parent would be cool about it. But chances are even better that the parent will lose their shit. So that's why this law exists. So I don't know if Elon takes this as a personal insult, or if he's going the way of J.K. Rowling, which ironically she had been tweeting so much about being anti-trans that even he had to tell her to go touch grass. And now this. So, Governor Gavin Newsom signed the law someone forgot to finish a sentence. The only one of its kind in the nation on Monday. It says school staff can't be required to disclose a student's gender identity or sexual orientation to any other person without the child's permission, with some exceptions. It also requires the California Department of Education to develop resources for families of LGBTQ+ students in grades 7 through high school. Okay, I failed to see the problem with this law so far. The law takes effect in January. This is the final straw, Musk posted on X, formerly Twitter, and literally nobody calls it X but you. Because of this law and the many others that preceded it, attacking both families and companies, SpaceX will now move its headquarters from Hawthorne, California to Starbase, Texas, he wrote. How is that an attack on families? Seriously, how is that an attack on families? How is this law an attack on families? I mean, okay, so a parent who could potentially hate trans people won't learn that their kid is trans. Okay, how is that ruining a family? That's actually helping the child stay in the family. Because if that parent were to find out, they might kick them out. If they're, I don't know if that would be considered lucky or not. I mean, I just don't see how this is destroying families. And companies, I assume that that's from other laws that he takes personal grievance with. I did make it clear to Governor Newsom about a year ago that laws of this nature would force families and companies to leave California to protect their children. How is this protecting children? It's not that the school district decided, oh yeah, you're going to start being a boy now, even though you're a girl. Seriously, how is this protecting children? Children are trans. It's not like adults wake up one day and decide, I'm going to be trans. No, that's not how it works. They've been thinking about it since they were kids. They might have not been in a situation where they felt comfortable coming out. I mean, look at Caitlyn Jenner. For all her faults, she didn't come out until she was, I don't know, middle-aged, maybe senior citizen already. But she didn't come out because she did not feel comfortable coming out earlier. So, exactly. But that doesn't mean that she wasn't trans from the very beginning. It just means that she hid it. The people who knew her, like her ex-wives, basically said, yeah, I can see that. So, exactly how are you protecting children by making school districts tell parents, potentially transphobic parents, that their kid is identifying as a different gender? How is that harming children? I just don't understand it. Elon has gone full cray-cray. Musk, also the CEO of Tesla, moved the electric automaker's corporate headquarters from Palo Alto, California to Austin in 2021 to protest against the Bay Area's tough coronavirus lockdowns. Yes, because we should just force people to go to work and, get a disease that could kill them because profits or something. Rocket ship maker SpaceX will move its headquarters from Hawthorne, California to its Starbase facility in Boca Chica, Texas. According to news reports, X, which is based in San Francisco, will move to Austin. I find it hilarious because Austin is considered a blue island in Texas. So, yeah, good luck with that, Elon. Since you've obviously gone full mega, yeah, I'm sure you'll love that. Love living in Austin. Yeah, that'll work. So that is the end of that article. And let's see if there's anything else I can add. No, I pretty much covered the topic. It's just maddening how people are somehow equating kids potentially being trans with we must protect children, so we cannot allow them to be trans. Because why else would you have a problem with this law? I mean, again, if you are a parent who's totally cool with the potential of your child being trans, then they probably will feel comfortable talking to you about it. Maybe not immediately, but eventually they will feel comfortable, or or you'll figure out that there's something off and you'll bring it up and let them know that you're cool with it. If you're a transphobe, then finding out your child is potentially trans, not going to end well for the kid. And like I said, I'm not sure if this is at best, you'll be kicked out. At worst, your life will be a living hell. And at somewhere in between, you might end up dead. So, or actually, the parent making your life a living hell might lead you to death. But I honestly do not see how this is destroying families. Especially since, like I said, I think Elon has a trans child. Now, how much contact he has with said child, I do not know. But I think I heard somewhere that he has a trans child. So, again, I have no idea if he takes it as a personal insult because he personally doesn't care, or because he feels like he could somehow have changed the situation, as if that's how being trans works. That's how gender works, is that you can force people to feel something they don't feel. But anyway, I believe that is all I have for this article. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.